The motivation for Redemption's Child basically came in 2008 when I took a trip to Thailand. I was introduced to a culture totally different from ours, in which people are radically different than they are here. They're gentler, quieter, and apparently more willing to just accept gross, terrible things being done to children. Statistics I found out before the trip are devastating. The numbers of children involved in the prostitution industry in Thailand and Burma and Laos, Cambodia, those areas of the world are ravaged. The majority of 13-year-olds in Bangkok have set foot in a brothel and spent money there to receive services. And the reality, the weight of that really didn't hit me to the heart until one day riding through Bangkok, riding the bus through Bangkok, I saw a dad, what I thought was a dad, walking two little children down the street towards the red light district. I had no idea it was the red light district. And at first I thought, oh, that's cute. I like little kids. And then I realized he was not holding their hands, he was holding them by the wrists, and he was dragging them. He was their pimp. And I started to understand that the people walking around him had been around this sort of behavior so long that they'd grown cold to it. And they didn't realize the wickedness of what was going on. And it's culturally acceptable there. By the time I got home to America, I realized that my life was going to be altered forever. And for about 6 months, the thought of those two little girls haunted me. And every time I would take a look at a child, I just want to curl up in a ball and cry. And I'd made a commitment to God and a commitment to myself that I wasn't going to continue to do nothing, that something had to be done. So I started to look into organizations like International Justice Mission, Hope Chest International, Nightlight in Bangkok, other groups like that that'll work to try to stop the industry, to try to provide aftercare for victims, and to try to change the culture of countries like Thailand, Cambodia, Burma. And I found that their real need was not people who speak well, people who could pool resources. That's what they needed. They needed money. And so I decided to become an entrepreneur, find a way to bring them funds. So I worked with a college ministry at the time at Shepherd University, and we got together and figured out a way to raise $4,000 with some used textbooks that were being thrown away. And it was at that point that I realized that a lot more can be done than we think can be done. I decided to create Redemption's Child as a nonprofit funding pool and advocacy program to support other ministries that already exist. What they really need is someone who's not on the front lines to spread the word about the work that they're doing. And so that's the role of Redemption's Child.